And whoa, look at Magoo. Magoo streaks into the...
Thorpe's got Parker boards. They lock handlebars as they go through, but Thorpe's done.
Here comes Bradshaw to the outside of Bale. He takes over the number 2 position, and Bradshaw is not done.
Speeds are absolutely out of this world. Everts chasing in second, chasing the man that leads Parker, the American with the Belgian second. But it's Everts that's now got the lead. Trampas Parker now second, 2 former 125 champions at the front, but it's Everts that leads away on the Suzuki. Everts it is at the moment that's pulling away from second place man Parker. Parker seems to have no answer to that Suzuki as Everts comes around to take the checkered flag and 20 points for the first heat win. Second, Trampas Parker, 17 points. Round they go, and it's number 18, the American Vadermanet, who leads. Donny Schmidt there in second. The second American, Bob Moore, third. Everts is there, Diamond is there, Puzar is there, Parker is there. And the leader round, I think now to take the checkered flag, number 81. It's Bob Moore, and he takes it. A win and 20 points for the American. Everts comes home in second with those 17 points. Parker moved up to third. Parker comes home to take a well-earned win and 20 points. Following Parker home, teammate number 17, it should be Mickey Diamond. It was Schmidt that took it from Moore, and Puzar there in third place, number 3. We have a Chesterfield back. Well, that would have put Bob Moore back into second. Now the question is who's third? It's McKelly Fanton, and there's the reason for... That's 57. That's the Danish rider, Mikael Caprini. Well, there's a surprise for everyone. There's Schmetz Martins, followed by 17, the British rider James Marsh. And 12, Rudy Van Leeuwen going through there. And there's Parker riding the 360cc KTM. Skvarna, number 2. He would dearly like to regain his number 1 plate. Hear them as they rattle through. Martin's trying to get in touch with Smets. So it's 3 4-strokes, 1, 2 and 3. And the battle between Smets and Martins begins again for a new Joel Smets. And he takes the checkered flag. We're looking back for second place man. And it should be Martins. Indeed it is. And third then for early race leader Peter Johansson. Get away with this each year, but they do. 71 goes into the lead, the German Dietmar Marlack, then it's Martins. And then 99 Parker is third. Metz. Well, the first race he had a crash, the wheel broke up. Into the lead goes Martins then. Lacker to second and Parker to third. As I was saying, Smets had a real wheel problem in the first race. It broke up on him. It's a very hard and bumpy track. There's the Kiwi, Daryl King. So, Martins going for a roll-off on his goggles. So, and look at this, Parker goes to second. So the 360cc KTM on the move. King, well, he's happy at the moment. with Jackie Martins behind him. And Parker emerges through that dust cloud. Well, vision must be very difficult for some of these riders at the moment. It's very bumpy as well, as you can see. And the battle is on. Look at this. Are we going to see a change at the front as Parker puts the Husqvarna of Jackie Martins under? But Parker has got past Martins. He's in the lead, so a third in race 1 and a first in race 2. Where is Martins? There he is. He's second. JVB it is, the former 125 and 250 world champion, leading the pack away. Parker, then King, then Schmetz. Down the hill it came, and just look at Parker, giving no inch whatsoever to John van den Berg, literally shoving him out the way as Schmetz closed on those two riders. King at Parker. Well, Schmetz attempted to pass Parker, and Parker just weaved straight across him on the top of the hill. Oh, Parker already beginning to pull a gap over Schmetz, number 3. Then John van den Berg, now being pursued by the Kiwi Daryl King, number 11. And Parker really has got this at the moment. Schmetz on the Hussenberg, trying everything he can to pass him, killing it in pain, but Trampas Parker, unaware of what's going on behind him, way in front. Schmetz beginning to drop off the pace. He can't stay.
Trampas Parker, it would seem that only a few mechanical problems are keeping you from the top of the table at the moment.
Yeah, right now we've just added up the points that we've lost over the past few motos, and we've come up with over 40 points that we've thrown away because of mechanical problems. But there's no sense in crying about it. It'll make it better when we go down to the last race.
And what about the opposition in the 500 class? Who do you feel is the biggest threat to the title?
Me and my bike.
And you've had some problems. Have you got plans to sort those out now?
Oh, we've just been unlucky, really, because it's something that can happen anytime you have a new bike. Really, the bike's working great. It's just we've had some little problems.